Emerald Tablet 5, the dweller of Unal. Often I dream of Atlantis, buried and lost in the long past that has faded into night. For age after age, you lived in beauty, shining through the darkness of night, great in power. You ruled the people of Earth. You were Lord of the Earth in the days of Atlantis. King of the nations, Master of wisdom, light through Suntal, Keeper of the way. In his temple lived the Master of Unal, light of the earth in the days of Atlantis. He was a master from a cycle beyond ours, living in a body as one among humans. He was not like those born of earth. He came from beyond us, like a son of another cycle, far advanced beyond humans. Know this, human. Horlet the Master was never truly one with the children of men. Long ago, when Atlantis first grew strong, one appeared who held the key of wisdom and showed the way of light to all. He showed all people the path to reach higher. He showed the way of the light that moves among humans. He mastered darkness and led the human soul upward to heights that were one with the light. He divided the kingdom into sections. There were 10, ruled by the children of men. On another place he built a temple, but it was not built by the children of men. From the ether he called it substance. By the power of Etolan, he shaped and formed it into the forms he created with his mind. Mile after mile it covered the island. Space after space it grew in power. Black, yet not black, but dark like space and time. Deep in its heart was the essence of light. Quickly, the temple came into being. It was shaped and formed by the word of the dweller, called from the formless into form. Then he built great chambers within it. He filled them with forms called from the ether. He filled them with wisdom, brought forth by his mind. In his temple, he was without form, yet he also had the form of a human. He lived among the people, yet he was not one of them. He was strange and very different from the children of men. Then he chose 3 people from among the people to become his gateway. He chose these 3 from the highest among them to be his link with Atlantis. They were messengers who carried his counsel to the kings of the children of men. He brought forth others and taught them wisdom. They became teachers for the children of men. He placed them on the island of Unal to stand as teachers of light for humanity. Each person who was chosen had to study for 15 years. Only then could he understand enough to bring light to the children of men. So the temple came into being, a dwelling place for the master of humanity. I, Thoth, always searched for wisdom. I searched in darkness and in light. When I was young, I traveled long paths, always seeking new knowledge. After much effort, one of the 3 brought the light to me. He brought me the commands of the dweller and called me out of darkness into the light. He brought me before the dweller, deep in the temple, before the great fire. There on a great throne I saw the dweller, clothed in light and shining with fire. I knelt before that great wisdom and felt the light flowing through me like waves. Then I heard the voice of the dweller, "O darkness, come into the light. Long have you searched for the path to the light. Every soul on earth that loosens its chains will soon be free from the bondage of night. You have risen out of darkness and come closer to the light of your goal. Here you will live as one of my children. You will keep the records gathered by wisdom. You will be an instrument of the light from beyond. Prepare yourself to do what must be done. Preserve wisdom through the ages of darkness that will come quickly upon the children of men. Live here and drink from all wisdom. Secrets and mysteries will open to you." Then I answered the master of cycles and said, "O light that came down to humans, give me your wisdom so that I may teach humanity. Give me your light so that I may be free." Then the master spoke to me again. Age after age, you will live through your wisdom. Even when the ocean waves cover Atlantis, you will still hold the light. Hidden in darkness, ready to come when you call. Go now and learn greater wisdom. Grow through light into the all of infinity. So I lived in the temple of the dweller for a long time, until at last I became one with the light. Then I followed the path to the star plains. I followed the pathway to light. I traveled deep into the heart of earth. I learned the secrets below and above. I learned the path to the halls of Amenti. I learned the law that keeps the world in balance. With my wisdom, I entered the hidden chambers of earth. I went deep through the crust of earth into pathways hidden for ages from the children of men. More and more wisdom opened before me until I reached a new understanding. I found that everything is part of an all, great and greater than anything we know. For ages, I searched the heart of infinity. The deeper I went, the more mysteries I found. Now, when I look back through the ages, I know that wisdom has no limit. It grows greater through all ages, one with infinity. Greater than all. There was light in ancient Atlantis, but darkness was hidden there also. Some who had risen high among humans fell from the light into darkness. They became proud because of their knowledge. They became proud of their place among people. They searched deeply into forbidden things and opened a gateway that led below. They wanted more knowledge and tried to bring it up from below. But anyone who goes below must have balance, or he will be trapped by the lack of light. With their knowledge, they opened forbidden paths that humans should not open. But in his temple, the dweller saw everything. He rested in his Aguanti while his soul moved freely through Atlantis. He saw the Atlanteans using magic to open a gateway that would bring great suffering to Earth. Quickly, his soul returned to his body. He rose from his Aguanti and called the three mighty messengers. He gave commands that would change the world, deep beneath Earth's crust. In the halls of Amenti, the dweller descended. He called upon the powers of the seven lords. He changed the balance of Earth. Atlantis sank beneath the dark waves. He destroyed the gateway that had been opened. He destroyed the doorway that led below. All the islands were destroyed, except Unal and part of the island of the sons of the dweller. He kept them safe so they could be teachers, lights on the path for those who would come later. Then he called me, Thoth, before him and gave me commands. He said, "Take all your wisdom, take all your records, take all your magic. Go and preserve these records until the time when light grows among humans. You will be a light through all ages. Hidden but found by enlightened people. We give you power over all the earth. You may give it or take it away. Gather the sons of Atlantis. Take them and flee to the people who live in rock caves. Fly to the land of the children of Chem." So, I gathered the sons of Atlantis. I placed all my records inside the spaceship. I brought the records of sunken Atlantis and many instruments of powerful magic. Then we rose on the wings of the morning. We rose high above the temple, leaving behind the three and the dweller deep in the halls beneath the temple. Below us, the great temple sank under the waves, closing the path to the lords of the cycles. Yet the path to Amenti will always be open to the one who truly knows. We flew quickly to the land of the children of Chem. There, by my power, I conquered and ruled them. I raised the children of Chem into the light. Deep under the rocks, I buried my spaceship, waiting for the time when humanity would be free. Above the spaceship, I built a marker shaped like a lion with the form of a human. Beneath that image, my spaceship still rests, waiting for the time when it will be needed. Know this, human, far in the future, invaders will come from the deep. Then those who have wisdom must awaken. Bring out my ship and conquer easily. My secret lies deep beneath that image. Search and find it in the pyramid I built. Each part is the keystone of the other. Each is a gateway that leads to life. Follow the key I leave behind. Seek, and the doorway to life will be yours. Search in my pyramid. Deep in the passage that ends in a wall, use the key of the seven, and the pathway will open to you. Now I have given you my wisdom. Now I have shown you my way. Follow the path. Solve my secrets. I have shown you the way.